It's a real pleasure to be here. Right now in Toronto, but right across the country and even around the world, there's a battle going on between the politics of fear and division and the politics of hope and responsibility. The politics that wish to bring people together and build and look at the tough challenges we're facing and respond to them, versus the politics of people who want to divide, to play up our fears, our insecurities, who look for ways to bring their political advantages forward without necessarily building for the future. And people are tired of that. That's why right across the country, around the world, the cynicism that we're getting around politics, around people who want to serve, is extraordinary. And unfortunately, it's extraordinarily bad. It's an opportunity for people who choose to divide, who choose to play up fears, insecurities, pettinesses to get ahead. And that's why I'm so glad to be here for a man I've known for over 12 years now. Canadians are better than that. Torontonians are better than that. We will not be divided. We will not be turned against ourselves. We will not sit in fear and cower about what the future may hold. We need vision. We need strength. We need ability. And we need George Smitherman.
About the city of Toronto that I love so much. I think about Toronto as a city of neighborhoods. And over the last number of months, with so many of you at my side, I've been privileged to pound on doors and to beat the pavement in different parts of our fantastic city. And I want to be your mayor so that together we can build on the strengths of an already great city. We've got a lot of work to do between now and next Monday, but I really feel a sense of momentum. And I have to say that in the time of the last several weeks, with the support that we've gained from Sarah Thompson, with the endorsement that we've gained from former Mayor Art Eggleton, and city councillors from different parts of the city of Toronto, and especially people like you, not ordinary Torontonians, extraordinary Torontonians who have done so much to build on the strength of our campaign. But today, as Justin has already made the point so strongly, there are sharp divisions in our city, divisions that we can't allow to move forward, because Toronto is a city that has been built on the immigrant experience. That means that diversity is our strength, and it means that the obligation of leadership is that we must unite and never have the instinct to divide, that we must never play to the divisions, because it's too possible in a city like Toronto to actually break people apart. Instead, we need leadership that is inspired to lead with the principles that it is the obligation of leadership to unite. I want to be a mayor of Toronto to unite us, because that's what will make Toronto stronger. That Justin has been given in the caucus in Ottawa as a representative of an urban area, he's been given the important responsibilities. And think about these in what they mean in a city like Toronto. The responsibility for youth, the responsibility for citizenship, and the responsibility for immigration. He has spoken so well to these things tonight, and we know that he will carry the torch in making sure that Canada, and Toronto perhaps especially, which stands as a beacon to the world, as a place where we found a way to build on diversity, to see unity in it, and to make it a strength, to the point that here in our city of Toronto we have as a motto, diversity our strength. I want to be a mayor that builds on that strength and makes it more than a slogan, makes it a bigger reality for some people in our city who don't get all of the benefit that they should. We have work to do in our city of Toronto to create a Toronto that is as prosperous as it used to be. We must work to restore Toronto as the engine of the Canadian economy. I want to be your mayor at City Hall, not for me, but for us, so that we can get City Hall working again for all of you. so that we can get our books in balance. Because I don't like it when my city projects itself as a city that doesn't have its books in balance. I think that weakens us. I want a Toronto that is as powerful as it is large. I want to be a mayor that brings a sense of urgency to getting our city streets moving again, to get the families together more quickly so the kids can be picked up after daycare, can be taken to soccer practice. I'm the son of a truck driver, and I was a pizza delivery boy. I'm going to bring the sense of urgency that we need to get our city moving again. Are you with me? When we get our books in order and we project ourselves powerfully and we serve the people the way they deserve to be served, when we get it, make it more possible for people and goods to get from point A to point B, then we will be well on track to deliver on the promise of economic opportunity that is too hard to reach for some Torontonians. Well, we are a city that is prosperous and we have so much to be proud of. We must remain dedicated at all times to those in our communities who still struggle. And we know as we look at some neighborhoods in Toronto that time has not been on their side. Some neighborhoods that were once prosperous have lost their economic heart. And I am a man with a plan and a man with experience to bring to bear all that is required to restore livelihoods in neighborhoods that have lost it and to give hope back to people, some of whom have lost it as well. I must remind you that the stakes in this election are high. And I must remind you that the choice is yours. What kind of Toronto do you want? I want to be a mayor. Thank you very much. I want to be a mayor that serves with all of the passion, energy, dedication, love, and intellect that I can bring. And I will do those things. My feet will hit the floor every morning with a bounce in my step, a sense of optimism about the future of our fantastic city. For I am a son of Toronto, born in Weston and raised in Etobicoke, who's lived the last half of my life downtown. And if I needed any greater motivation, it has come to me during this campaign. For Christopher and I have been privileged to build our family, to adopt a son named Michael, and it is his name that inspires me to go forward, my motivation enhanced by the desire to make sure that the Toronto of his future is as good to him as Toronto has been to me. But I need all of you over the course of the next 7 days to build on the strengths of Toronto and to build on the strengths of our campaign. Between now and next Monday night at 8 o'clock when the polls close, reject your studies, turn your back on your family responsibilities, call in sick from work for a day or two, because the future of your city calls upon you to do all that you can, to use the power that is in your heart and in your database. And if you work hard over the next 7 days, together we will celebrate a victory where Toronto's best days will lie yet ahead. We can do it. Are you with me? I need your help.
I'm glad to be able to take a stand on the politics of unity. It's enough. It's too easy to divide people, especially in a great diversity.